Okay, this is going to be an add-on for the today's video review and also the insider's video review for October the 30th, 2015 for Drum Energy Bands. Please read our trading disclaimer. Getting a lot of questions in Basecamp and the Fast Track program specifically about some action here from about 11 o'clock through to about 1. So essentially the Eastern time frame lunch hour, we'll say. So people have some people have really kind of clued into this and found exactly their niche where they are, and other people are still trying to find their way. And it really doesn't matter. You know, the thing is that they're asking questions, they're posting their charts, and some people are actually even posting some videos for me to go through. So anyway, I wanted to show this left chart here. This is our focus chart if you're just joining us, and you can see that we've drawn a couple of horizontal lines on the left chart. We've got two green up arrows and we've got one pink down arrow. And when we look at this chart, we're looking at, the solid, or excuse me, the dotted white line moving down. We're drawing the crest of resistance and we project that out. And as price comes back to it, we look for a short. And then what we do is when the white dotted line hooks up, we draw a value of support. We wait for price to come back, and that's kind of important. Is waiting. Everybody just, I don't know. These days they want everything yesterday. We want McDonald's hamburgers. Uh, Boy, oh boy. But when it comes to trading, I can see the transition from so many people as they come in and they click in and they clue in, or whatever you want to call it. The light bulb goes on and they start to see that they don't have to be frantic anymore. They actually have a trade plan to follow. So let's just discuss a little bit about this potential short up here, because you can see prices retracing back to this midline here. We're going to be going down, and the job of this area up here, for example, price rallied up here, we pushed down. The dots aren't very strong, on the push down here, so we're not really maybe going to expect a lot out of this, but nonetheless, we're going to go short because we just have this crest of resistance, right? Plus, we also have this white dotted line, so I think the crest comes in about 81.5, we'll just say. So I'll just draw that here, about 81.5. So when we retrace back on up there, we can look at the right chart, and you can see that what it develops is its own weak dot push into its crest of resistance, into this known area of energy. That we're expecting it to release some energy down. So our trader can go short. So on a red brick here would be before it comes back to the block. So I would wait, until we start to see the energy coming from the block, and this brick here would be a good place to go short. So as we go short, what we're coming down short from, flushing down from, is this midline. So if this midline that I'm pointing to on the left chart cannot push down, in other words, cannot flush below the valley, cannot make this lower energy band drawn here on the right chart in green, if it can't penetrate it down, then that's telling us something about the energy that's coming out of it. And if this is not pushing down, our target is 83, right? So as price comes down, you can see what takes place. We're starting to see some brick momentum on the first bar, the first time down. And on the up green arrow here on this next bar, we see a V reversal. And it's a very important V reversal, because it's finding some support into the midline, this solid white midline on the left chart, dotted white line on the right. And price went back to the block and had this crest as well. Like the block couldn't push down, and boom, our trader's long, right, up to 83. So we get up to 83. Now we pull back. We've popped above our crest. That's now going to be support. We've got two midlines here at I guess 81.5. That's that white dotted line. The higher chart's mid on the left chart, drawn here on the right chart. Plus we've also got our focus chart mid. And when these two charts get together, these two chart frames that is, get together, taking a trade here with the brick momentum is an excellent thing to be doing. because excuse me, what we're looking at is we're looking at the higher chart, right? So we're expecting this upper energy here could push down, the mid still pushing, right? We're going to take out the higher upper energy band and price continues higher, and we know how to monitor that because we can place our stops in behind the dot as we go up. For example, if you're trading on this bar, you'd have a stop just below here like that, and you can see how price eventually finds its point up here at this point here. Now we could look at other higher charts, but essentially, blindly just moving your stop like this to a point where you get taken out, we'll say, works quite well, and you can capture a nice little move and end your day. I tend to keep going for the day. I tend to run into the end of the day on Friday and miss trading for 2 days. But I wanted to post this chart and just kind of illustrate some very, very simple techniques that we use here in visual energy analysis. Thank you.